anyone that's been in Townsville for a while will know that there used to be quite a seedy hotel there called the Causeway Hotel. I was just looking at what had gone on at the Causeway Hotel, and that's when I first encountered Lizzie O'Dea. Lizzie was living up here in the 1920s, and she was involved in a shooting out the back of the Causeway Hotel. Her best friend Thelma had had £19 stolen from her, which in 1924 would have been a significant amount of money. Lizzie went after the woman who stole Thelma's money, and her name was Dolly. Lizzie shot Dolly and her thumb was hit. When the cops found them, Lizzie was trying to hide the gun, and her friend Thelma was passed out drunk on Herod Street. Then I started looking in the archives for Lizzie O'Dea, and I found more and more mentions of her. I discovered that she was a petty thief, that her modus operandi was to go up to men in bars, give them a hug, and say, "Will you buy me a drink, Dad?" and then steal their wallets. And I also found out that her husband was imprisoned for 20 years for murder, and she waited for him for all that time. And when he was eventually released, he was out of jail for 2 weeks, where he glassed a man over a fight with another woman and sent straight back to jail. And after that, Lizzie disappears from the archives.
It was the mystery of what happened to Lizzie when she disappeared from the public record that fascinated me most and inspired my debut novel, Treading Air. Lizzie was rebellious and dangerous, a working-class fringe dweller who became notorious as a sex worker, the wife of a convicted murderer, and a criminal who tried to kill another woman. In Treading Air, I imagine her origins as a young girl in Brisbane and explore 20 years of her life as she rejects social conventions and finds her place in the world.